Now let's return to that breaking news we brought you in the last hour. The news of another school shooting in the United States, this one in Wisconsin. We understand that 5 people are dead, 5 are injured. The Madison police say that they believe the shooter was someone they describe as a juvenile and is among the dead.
Today, around 10:57 a.m., our officers were responding to a call of an active shooter at the Abundant Life Christian School here in Madison. When officers arrived, they found multiple victims suffering from gunshot wounds. We train on this almost quarterly. The last time we trained on this as commanders was approximately 2 weeks ago. The protocols are simple. Stop the killing, stop the dying, find out who's doing this. And the officers did that, and they did that adamantly. We had officers from around the county and around the state that came in support of this particular incident. Officers located a juvenile who they believe was responsible for this deceased in the building. Additionally, the officers began administering life-saving efforts to anyone who was wounded and making sure that those persons were transported.
Well, let's cross to Washington and speak to our North America correspondent, Rowan Bridge. Rowan, I want to begin by correcting myself on those numbers. In fact, I'll let you do that because there's been an update on the figures that we were given a little earlier.
Yeah, that's right. So I can give you the updated figures. We know that the juvenile with a gun was found dead at the scene. 2 other people are known to have been killed. And then the latest figures are there are 6 other people who've been injured. Their injuries range from minor to life-threatening. So 6 people injured, 2 people dead, and the juvenile with the gun also found dead at the school. They are believed to have been a pupil at the school, which catered for children from sort of nursery school age right up to 17, 18-year-olds.
Yes, tell us more about this school then.
Yes, it has about has a few hundred pupils. It's in Madison, which is the state capital of Wisconsin. Police were called there at just before 11 o'clock this morning after reports of a juvenile with a gun. They responded, officers in fact responded from across the state, and other local schools in the area were put into lockdown. Police say they are now combing through the school for evidence, but they say there is no other threat to other local schools. They have now been released from those lockdowns, but it was described as a sad, sad day for the local community by the chief of police in a news conference earlier on. And he said that he said everyone was sending their heartfelt wishes and thoughts to the community. And in fact, he went on to say that the trauma of an incident like this doesn't just go away, and that every person who was in that school at the time was a victim and will be a victim going forward.
Rowan, thank you for that update. Rowan Bridge there in Washington for us.